Hey my friends, Lindabradley here from Princess House. So I have a really easy, quick recipe that you guys might like to make with your kids. You know, cooking with your kids is a great activity for many different reasons. So number one, if kids help make the food, there's much more of a likelihood that they'll actually eat it. So that's always good. Number two, you can use measurements to teach your children. So like this recipe, one of the ingredients is 3/4 of a cup of water. Depending on how old your children are, you can give them the 1/4 cup, the 1/2 cup, and ask them how they can make a 3/4 of a cup. See if they can figure that out. Same thing with teaspoons and tablespoons. So this recipe today is for homemade tortillas. I had never made them before, and I'm going to tell you how easy they are. That literally all you need is flour, water, salt, and oil. So most of you should even have that in your home. So what you do is you just go ahead and mix 2 cups of flour. And again, this is where the kids can come in. It gets a little messy with flour, but you know what? It's fun. A half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a cup of water, and 3 tablespoons of oil. So you mix that up together and you just let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then what you do, can you see how I have all the little balls over here? You take your dough and you put it in you're making 8 different balls of dough. And you want to make sure you have a floured surface. This is really special to me. My grandmother, this is her big board. I don't know if you can even tell how big it is. It's huge. So I always think of her whenever I do this. So what you want to do is you want to roll them out. Now, I don't have my rolling pin here. It's at my other house. And so sometimes you have to improvise. So look what my husband did. This is one of my water bottles. Thank you, Aunt Sarah. And so I put saran wrap around it. And guess what? It works just fine. So you're going to roll these out. And you want to roll them out to about 7 inches, 6 or 7 inches. You want to make sure that you have nice, good flour down and then it doesn't stick. All right. And then, hold on, this one's got to be flipped. There you go. And you can just keep rolling it till you get it as big as what you want. So I do have a ruler over here, and you want it about 6 inches. All right. And again, the kids will like this. This is like playing with Play-Doh. Just make sure they wash their hands. All right. And then what you're going to do is I'm using our nonstick skillet. You don't even have to put any oil down. And then you're just going to cook them. They only cook for about a minute on each side. And then here's the fun part. So once it's done, right, because you're just cooking it up a little bit, it doesn't need a whole bunch. Then what you're going to do is add the toppings. So I have some Classico here, pizza sauce. And again, you don't have to have pizza sauce. Just go ahead and use whatever tomato-based sauce you have. It's not a big deal. Doesn't have to be pizza sauce. If they don't like pizza sauce, then use Alfredo sauce. You know, you can use a white pizza if you want. And then this is where the fun part comes in. You can add whatever toppings you want. Here's mozzarella. You have pepperoni. Depending on what your kids like. You can make a white pizza. You can do broccoli. You can add, what's the other one? Buffalo chicken, right? If they like things spicier. And then whatever spices you want. I love to use fresh basil. We grow it year round and it smells so good. And basically what you do is you just roll it. And then I'm just going to take the shears and just put some on the outside. And then that's it. You're going to let this cook for, you will put the lid on it. So this one over here, this one's almost done. You will put the lid on it and then it literally cooks in like a minute or 2. And that's it. This is so easy to do with your kids and they will love it. Now here's the other thing too. If you want, go ahead and make homemade tortilla chips. So once you have your tortilla cooked, then cut it in 8 slices, and then you can add whatever, again, kind of spices your family likes. Salt, I have garlic salt, here's chili powder if you like things a little bit spicy, or how about making them with cinnamon and sugar? So you can then put them in the oven. Now our griddle, remember, it can go on your stove, but it also can go in your oven up to 350 degrees with the lid, 450 degrees without the lid. So you're going to put it in the oven without the lid at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. And then look, they're crisp. All right. I made these a little bit earlier today. So this is a great activity to do with your kids. They will eat it because they will like it. It will be fun. It's good for their hand manipulation. It's good for their math skills. So I hope that you'll try it. Let me know. I will put the recipe up for you, but this is an awesome, easy, quick, delicious meal. Let me see. I'll show you in a second what the pizza looks like. And you can adapt it to what your family likes. Now, if you're gluten-free, just buy cornmeal, right? Done. So it's not quite done yet, but you can see, well, I hope you can see that it is. Let me pick it up. Can you see it? Can you see the one? Let me do it this way. Can you see the one? Right? It's all nice and melty. And now this one's ready to go. Yep. And then you can just make that however you want. So I'm telling you, kids will love it. Lindabradley at myprincesshouse.com. Join me every day this week. I'm going to be doing a quick, easy lunch recipe for you to help with your kids. See you next time.